You're watching my natural hair journey here on Grow with Shev. In today's video, I'm going to talk you through my natural hair journey a bit, as well as giving you some hints and tips of how I've grown my natural hair and how you can grow your natural hair long in 2025. Let's get into today's video. Welcome back to all my new and returning subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you stopping by my channel and checking out my content. If you're not a new viewer around here, you know I talk about my natural hair journey quite a lot, and in this video is no different. Playing in the background is videos from different points in my natural hair journey. The one playing right now is my most recent natural hair, what it looks like. But previously you can see my hair has been damaged, it's been weakened, it's been much shorter, as you can see in that picture. And so I've come a long way here on my natural hair journey. So I started this YouTube channel to inspire ladies to grow out their natural hair. And that is what this purpose of this channel will remain. Grow with me. It might diversify into other things, but the main thing is to grow your natural hair. So now I'll be going through some general hair care tips that's helped me to grow my natural hair to waist length. And just to help you, to inspire you that anyone can grow their natural hair long, healthy and strong. The first one is just to let you know that it takes an average of 5 years to grow out natural hair. Most of the natural hair that you see on YouTube, it takes about 5 years. Also, for my natural hair journey, moisture is the key. If you have 4C hair like mine, you need to make sure that it stays moisturized through water or very moisturizing products. If you're living in a hard water area such as London, you could install a shower filter, and that will make the water that you're using to wash your hair and to spray and leave your hair much better for your natural hair. That's really helped me at certain points in my natural hair journey when I lived in hard water areas. The next thing is to continue to learn about natural hair, and in particular continue to learn about your natural hair. No one knows your natural hair better than you do. The next thing is just to keep it simple. Keep your routine and your regimen as simple as possible, and that will give you more chances of actually doing it. Your diet plays a role. What you eat, what you put inside, really does manifest outside. And so watch what you eat. You can eat foods to help to grow your natural hair better. You can also try to just tidy up your diet to help your overall skin, hair and nails. Use a wide tooth comb. I've used natural wide tooth comb on my natural hair. Most of the time on this channel, you can see I use it to help to detangle my natural hair and to finger detangle your natural hair, and try to deep condition your hair weekly, or if not every other week. That's also helped me on my natural hair journey. The next thing is to wear your hair in protective hairstyles as often as you can. On this channel, you know, the main natural hairstyles that I use is mini braids. I sometimes use mini twists and cornrows, but for the most part, I use mini braids, which a lot of my playlist and a lot of my channel is dedicated to using this free, easy way of growing out your natural hair. And so you want to check out my playlist section. If this is your first time on my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I make no nonsense content about growing your natural hair, just giving you hints and tips and guiding you through growing your natural hair, even if you've never had long hair before like myself. So subscribe, you will not be disappointed. Also give this video a like if you're liking the tips in there. If you have any other tips that I did not mention, pop them down below and I'll be very happy to review them. Also comment, help the other ladies here in the community as well, and that also helps my channel to grow. So thank you so much. Let's get back into some more tips. The next one is henna. It's particularly for my hair texture, which is 4B, 4C, weaker, more high porosity, and it has helped me to close those cuticles and to smoothen my hair cuticles and to help me to retain length. So consider using henna. If you've never used it before, do a patch test and make sure it's okay for your hair. But the length retention that I've received the most is from using Ayurveda, and in particular henna. If you're curious about Ayurveda, if you're curious about any of the DIY stuff that I've used on my hair, I do have playlists talking about my DIY mixtures and how I make them. So go ahead and check out my playlist section, not just for that, but for lots and lots of videos on growing your natural hair, including my cornrow hair challenge, twist challenge, so many challenges there in my playlist section. You will not be disappointed. And just general hair care tips, all the challenges, all the mini braid challenges are also there as well. So you want to really check out the playlist section for wealth of information. Be careful in allowing your hair to shrink fully. So when I wash my hair, I try my best to keep it in plaits to make sure that when I'm detangling my hair, it's not fully shrunk. And this is especially true if you have 4C hair that coils on itself. And if you're trying to detangle so much coil, you actually will incur a lot of damage. So try not to allow your hair to fully shrink. This will be mostly when we are washing it, but sometimes summer, autumn time, we might want to wear our hair out in an afro, and if we're doing that every day without actually detangling our natural hair, we will incur damage. So try as much as possible to keep your hair stretched. You don't have to straighten it, but do not allow it to shrink down too much to the point where you're going to have to keep detangling it, because you will find that you lose a lot of progress by combing through your hair constantly. Once again, if you are enjoying today's content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You will not be disappointed at the amount of content and free inspiration here on Grow with Shev to grow your natural hair. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Next up, you want to make sure that for your natural hair, you are focusing on the ends of your hair. That is because the ends of your hair is really the oldest part of your hair and really deserves as much TLC as possible. So give them a trim if they need to, oil them and moisturize them if you need to, but you must focus on the ends of your hair as much as possible. The next thing is to avoid jumping on every trend or bandwagon, and YouTube is the space for that. In fact, it's a creative space, and so you find loads of ladies trying to show you what is the latest they're doing to their natural hair. It's good to look at them, of course, to be inspired by them, but it's not so good to try every style that you see on your natural hair, because you will incur breakage. And in order to grow my natural hair out, I stick to simple, repeatable natural hairstyles that help me to grow out my natural hair, and it's worked. And if something's worked, I'm not going to try and reinvent something that's already working. So watch YouTube videos, be inspired, be entertained. Remember that a lot of those videos are entertaining. They're not for you to go, okay, I'm going to take my hair out, dye it this color, do this protective styles in quotes, and incur damage. You feel really disappointed, especially if you're like myself, trying to grow out your natural hair for ages. Try as much as possible to avoid these bandwagons, these trends. A lot of them are not researched. They're very damaging to our hair, and because we want to just be like everyone else on YouTube, be fresh and new, we incur damage. So I don't do that, and I'm encouraging you, if you are new, especially in your natural hair journey, not to do that. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and the tips that I've given onto you, letting you know that my hair has not always been this length. As you can see, I've managed to grow out my natural hair through these simple practices and these tips that I've given you in today's video. Implement them, comment down below, let me know if I missed anything out, and soon you'll be growing your natural hair to lengths even longer than mine. If you are interested in any of my mini braids challenges, check out the playlist section of my channel, where you'll find week by week inspiration, actually just holding your hands through growing out your natural hair. And you can start, as long as you've got about an inch of hair on your head, you can start with these mini braids, and there's still plenty of time in 2025 to grow out your natural hair. So I will see you in my playlist section and also in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to give this video a like. Take care. Bye bye.